Auto insurance can all seem the same until it comes time to use it. So don't get stuck paying more for less coverage. Switch to USAA Auto Insurance and you could start saving money in no time. Get a quote today. Restrictions apply.
USAA. Hilton brings you new ways to stay. With experiences that let you capture the glory days. Introducing the Graduate Hotels. Each inspired by local college towns, these stays are always original and never boring. Get in touch with traditions all across the country and enjoy a stay that's a class above the rest. Book at Graduate Hotels with Hilton Honors Points at Hilton.com. It's a win-win. Hilton, for the stay.
This episode is brought to you by Indeed. When your computer breaks, you don't wait for it to magically start working again. You fix the problem. So why wait to hire the people your company desperately needs? Use Indeed's sponsored jobs to hire top talent fast. And even better, you only pay for results. There's no need to wait. Speed up your hiring with a $75 sponsored job credit at Indeed.com/podcast. Terms and conditions apply.
From the Fifth Quarter Studio in Madison, Wisconsin, you're listening to the Coaching Youth Hoops Podcast.
They're playing
Basketball. Here's our hosts, Steve Collins. And Bill Flitter.
Okay. All right. Welcome.
Coach,
Youth
how are you?
Hoops. Yes. I'm good.
Another episode of Coaching Youth Hoops.
Yep. Coach and I talk too much between podcasts. I'm just going to be.
What time did we got on the phone? 2 hours ago. We should have so we batch these. We're both very busy people. So we batch these. And the problem is to do 10 minutes of content probably takes us 40 minutes because we're talking off air, basically. Anyway. Some stuff on topic and other things not. So.
Totally off topic. Like fasting for 48 hours, Anyway.
My fast ends in a few hours, Coach. And then the thing, when you come off that fast,
I would have a Culver's burger right now. And
that would be evil. Yeah, it's evil. Then you can't just grab anything and eat it because now what happens if you just like grab like a big burger, Culver's burger, and your stuff.
Sick.
If you have allergies, your allergies are heightened. Like let's say I have a gluten intolerance, right? Okay. And so if I just grab gluten right away after my fast, now my gluten tolerance is heightened because I've been eating. So you can get more sick.
So what do you do then? If you have an allergy, if you have allergies.
Well, you need to take food or eat protein.
That's what my son says. Like after work,
and then done though.
Yeah,
that's it. You eat protein. So I'll eat protein this evening at 5.
Yeah,
and then I won't eat until tomorrow morning breakfast or lunch, depending.
Yeah, so that's what my son says, and this is for youth coaches. This is what after workouts, proteins are very important. It does. It fills you.
Yeah, and youth coaches, you gotta think about your
own health.
About your own health. We think about the kids all the time, especially if you're coaching your own kids. You want to coach your grandkids.
Now,
right?
You do. Before we jump in, we like to get.
We're pretty far in.
We are pretty far in, but hey, this is reality. This is what I said. This is we're the dummy smartless.
Yeah, exactly.
Just two guys talking, 3 guys in smartless, but anyway. Yeah. That's how that podcast started. Love that podcast. If you haven't listened to it, you should. GameChanger. Tell them
GameChanger. Yeah. So coaches, GameChanger. If you're not using it, go to gc.com/coaching youth hoops. Go check it out. You can live stream your games, create highlight clips on every scoring play, assists, rebounds, steals, blocks. It has it all. Parents can take the stats for you right in the stands. It's a couple buttons that have to push every time someone makes a scores a point, does a rebound, has an assist. It's super easy to use, and that's what I love. It's intuitive. I use it for all of my youth teams. And it, honestly, what it helps, it's like I think at the end of the game, oh man, we did great in rebounds, and then come to realize, oh, we didn't do that well. We actually got out rebounded. The stats are there. The numbers will tell you the truth, right? And as Coach always says, video don't lie. So go to gc.com.
And it's free. And it's free. That's what I say too.
Yeah.
And it's free.
gc.com/coaching youth. Oops.
I like free. There aren't many things that are free anymore. Exercise is free, I guess.
Get out there and exercise, guys. Coaches.
It's free. All right. So what's today's topic, Coach?
We are talking about maximizing your time in the gym by having the same offense that you use on zone or man, I should say. So if you're facing a zone, running the same offense, facing him as you would if you're facing a man defense. There was a discussion. I really like this topic because I, for the longest time, would have a zone offense and a man offense.
Right.
And as you know, Coach, teaching one offense at the youth level is hard enough. Now you switching gears and have to teach another offense to go up against zone. So I like zone and man offense plays that are the same, an offense that's the same.
Yeah, and to be honest with you, I like offenses that work both. Like, part of our motion, part of our stuff will work against a 1-2-2 or a 2-3 and stuff, because we're trying to move the ball, we're trying to cut through the zones, we're trying to do some of those things. There's some read and react, some other things that kind of go into our rule of three offense, but it's similar. Or the blitz, probably the blitz would work against both man and zone.
That's right.
Coach?
Yeah.
So
that's why we developed that the blitz attack offense. So go to blitzattackoffense.com. Thanks for the setup right there.
That was good. That was a good softball too. That was good.
Yeah.
But it's true though. I wouldn't say it wasn't true. It's like
no, and that's why I created it, and that's why I was just like, gotta, youth coaches, you hear me, right? You got limited gym time, right? You have to teach the fundamentals. There's so much to teach, and if you can come up with something that works against a man or a zone defense, it's like, right. Save yourself some time and a headache and do it. But I'm curious though, Coach. So you mentioned your offense that works. You have some. I'm assuming you have some quick hitters that work on either or, not right.
Yes.
And do you have a quick hitters that work on both?
Yeah. Yes. And they tend to work the same. We have some specific ones, but not as many as I used to. Because again, I think it's a processing issue. It's too many things to remember. Keep it simple. Like the less that they have to do, the better. And if you're making them, here's your 3 zone quick hitters and here's your 3 man quick hitters or off plays, it's hard for them to just remember all of them. So I just think you got to use a multitude of sets and plays that work for both. I just think it's easier. I mean, I know it is easier. That's the kicker.
Yeah, I absolutely agree. And I think just that from that efficiency standpoint, having plays or an offense that work on both is just going to save you a tremendous amount of time. I've seen success. So I would look for opportunities when you're creating your practice plans, and go to coachingyouthhoops.com.
Yep. And we should go over and check out GameChanger, right?
You got to check out GameChanger. If you're a youth coach and you're not using GameChanger, I honestly think it's crazy. Can I say that?
You can.
I think I can say that. Okay, I just said it, didn't I? Yeah, gc.com/coaching youth hoops. It's not because they are, they're helping us keep this podcast free. I honestly, we pick products that we absolutely love and have used. We've turned down a lot of products that we looked at and just didn't like, and they wanted to sponsor us. We want to bring
our youth coaches the best of the best, and GameChanger is that. You can stream games live, take stats real time. You have, feedback finally at the youth level, and it's free. gc.com/coaching youth
hoops. All right, go ahead. Finish your thought, Coach. I interrupted.
Well, look for plays, look for an offense that works against both. You will save a lot of time. Your kids will be less confused on what are we in. I always used to get the coach, what are we in right now? Well,
right.
And smart coaches change their defense. 1 minute they're running zone and 1 minute they're running man, even at the youth level, right? I've seen that. And here, if you have a play or an offense that works for both, you're going to be miles ahead and the kids won't be confused. Sometimes you might have to, hey, they're in a zone, so here's the tweak that you do.
Right. And you're going to overload a side, or you're going to do something, try to get a high-low, obviously you're going to do specific things, but I just don't think I just think you have to think simple. Like, I think simplicity wins. At the youth level.
I saw something the other day that I was pretty excited about. That sometimes, and Coach, you've probably done this already, but it was really, once you saw it, it was really obvious. I'm like, oh, that's really interesting. Team A had the ball. It was a sidelines out of bounds. Team B on defense was running their full court press, and the ball was at half court, and they were running their full court press defense against a sidelines out of bounds play. And it was really effective. And I thought, oh yeah, again, it's talking about combining those things, right? Again, I love the efficiency when it comes to helping kids, and I just think it makes for a better learning environment. It's more fun too.
Yes.
But anyway, I saw that. That's on the defensive side, but still the same point, which is efficiency. So can you run the same offense that you run against a zone or man? End of the day, the question is yes. You have to find the right one that works. I've heard arguments, 5 out works, doesn't work. You could run it. I would encourage you to go to, of course, the blitz attack offense. Check that out. That does work against zone or man, creates lots of gaps in zone, so you get layups. It does everything that it's designed, or everything that you end up doing in a zone specific offense, which is moving the ball side to side, fast pass, overloading, etc. But you can also run it against the man. So that's a blitz attack offense.com.
And then go over and check out GameChanger.
Yeah, gc.com/coaching youth hoops.
Check it out. Till next week, Coach.
See you next week.
We promise we will not talk about fasting next week.
No, I'm done.
Okay.
Yeah.
Go have a burger.
Lighter. Coach will be lighter next week. But
yes. Thinner. All right. Till next week. Bye, Coach.
All right. Till next week.
This podcast is part of the Sports Social Podcast Network.